Hi, I'm with Badger Basket, here to go through the assembly instructions for the Sofa Daybed with the Trundle. Before you get started, make sure you look at all the pieces included. If you're missing anything or have any damaged parts, please contact Badger Basket as shown in the end of the instructional video. So let's get started. For step 1, you need part A, the headboard, part D, the left side, and 2 of part T, the long screws. For this demonstration, I am going to be using a drill to make it go a little bit faster. Feel free to also use a drill. If you do, make sure you have the torque setting set on low so you don't strip any of the pieces. Otherwise, feel free to use a hand Phillips screwdriver. So first what we're going to be doing is we're going to be attaching the left side to the headboard. When looking at the headboard, you're going to see one side that has all these grooves. This is where you're going to be putting the left side coming off from. The left side, you're going to see here has the 2 holes. This needs to be facing towards the inside. This larger hole is going to be facing towards the outside. So it's going to be going together like this, where these 2 holes on the end here are going to line up with these 2 holes here. So we're going to line them up, and we're going to put the 2 long screws from the back side through the headboard into this left side. So let's get these screwed into place. For step 2, you need part M, the rail, 1 of part T, which is the long screw, and 1 of part R, which is the peg. So next what we're going to be doing is attaching the rail onto this left side. When looking at the rail, you're going to see this groove here. This needs to go facing towards the headboard. When looking at the end here, you're going to see 2 holes. A larger hole will be on top, which is meant for the peg. A smaller hole is going to be on the bottom, which is where the screw is going to go through the left side and go into that bottom hole. So first we're going to put this peg into the top hole here. Then we're going to take the screw through the left side and screw it into that front rail. For step 3, you need part G, the sofa bottom. When looking at the sofa bottom, you're going to see that all 4 of the corners have notches in them. The larger of the notches are going to be going towards the headboard. The smaller of the notches are going to be going towards the rail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tip this up on its side, and what we're going to do is we're going to slide this down into the groove from both the rail and the headboard. So we're just going to put this in here and slide it all the way down. For step 4, you need part E, the right side, 3 of part T, which are the long screws, and 1 of part R, which is the peg. Now when putting on the right side, we're going to be mimicking exactly what we did on the left side. So first into this front rail, we're going to put in that dowel into the larger hole. And then we're going to put the right side on, making sure that dowel gets into that hole. And then we're going to be putting the screw through the right side and the 2 screws through the headboard to hold this right side into place. So let's get all 3 screwed in. For step 5, you need part H, the trundle bottom, 2 of part B, which are the trundle sides, and 4 of the T long screws. When looking at the trundle bottom, you're going to see one side that has a lot of holes. This part is going to be facing downward. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these trundle sides and we're going to attach them to the short ends of the trundle bottom. Now the trundle sides on one side you'll see has these plastic inserts. You want these facing inward. The side that has the 2 larger holes is going to be facing outward, where we're going to be putting the screw through each of these holes into the bottom of the trundle bottom. We're going to repeat that on both sides with all 4 of our screws. So let's get this screwed into place. For step 6, you need part F, the trundle back, and 3 of the T long screws. So next we're going to be putting the trundle back onto the trundle base here. The trundle back has 3 holes, 1 of which is going to go into the trundle side on each side, and then 1 that's going to be going to the middle. So let's get all 3 of these screws put into place. For step 7, you need part C, the Trundle Front, 2 of the S screws, and 2 of the Q knobs. On the Trundle Front, you're going to see that there's 2 holes that are offset from the middle hole here. These are where those knobs are going to be going into place. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a knob on one side, and we're going to take the S screw from the other side through these 2 holes and screw them into place to hold both these knobs. So let's get both these knobs attached to this front piece. For step 8, you need 3 of the T long screws. So next what we're going to be doing is repeating what we did with the Trundle back. We're going to be placing the front onto the Trundle side here, where the 3 screws are going to go in, 1 to each side panel, and then 1 in the middle to the bottom base. So I'm just going to tip this up on the side and put all 3 screws into place. For step 9, you need 4 of part N, which are the wheels, and you need 16 of the part U short screws. Now when looking at the bottom of the Trundle bed, you're going to see the side that has all the holes. These are where these wheels are going to be coming off from. Now they're a little bit longer going one way or one side. You're going to want that to go the length of the bed. So the long way of the wheel is going to be going the long way of the bed. You're going to align it to these 4 holes so that you're going to have a screw go into each corner to secure these wheels down to place. So I'm going to repeat that with all 4 of these wheels, putting all 16 screws in. For step 10, you need part I, the fabric sofa pad, J, the fabric trundle pad, K, the fabric sofa blanket, L, the fabric trundle blanket, 2 of part O, which are the large pillows, and 2 of part P, which are the small pillows. Now the pads and the blankets that are going to be going on the sofa are the ones that are a little bit longer. So first you're going to put down the pad, then you have the sofa blanket, and the Trundle ones are a little bit shorter. Again, first putting down the Trundle pad, and then you can put on the blanket, and then accessorize with some of the pillows. And that concludes our assembly of the Sofa Daybed with the Trundle. Remember, if you have any questions or concerns, to please contact Badger Basket as shown in the next clip. Badger Basket thanks you for watching and enjoy.